Good morning, students. Welcome you all. Today we will continue the chapter Diversity and Discrimination. Before starting the new subtopics, we will recapitulate the subtopics which we studied in the previous class. The subtopics are prejudice, stereotype. Prejudice means to judge other people negatively or see them as a inferior. It is known as a prejudice. Stereotype. When we form opinion about someone or any other people without thinking, we think negatively or positively without getting any reason, it means that we form a stereotype. Now we will discuss the further subtopics from the chapter. Dear student, now we will continue the subtopic inequality and discrimination. Discrimination happens when people act on their prejudices or stereotype. If you do something to put other people down, if you stop them from taking part in certain activities and taking up jobs or stop them from living in certain neighborhoods, prevent them from taking water from the same well or hand pump, or not allow them to drink tea in the same cups or glasses as others, you are discriminating against them. Understand? So discrimination can take place because of several reasons. You probably recall from the previous chapter, Sameer 1 and Sameer 2. Sameer 1 was, here you are getting Sameer 1 and Sameer 2 different from each other in many ways. For example, they belong to different religions. One was educated and another one was uneducated. Understand? One belongs to Hinduism, one belongs to Islam. Understand? So there is a difference you are getting here. Afterward, you are getting another difference between the two Sameers was their economic backgrounds. One was Sameer 2 was poor, whereas Sameer 1 was rich. Understand? So you are getting here a lot of differences here now. But dear student, you know that poverty is the reason because of it people are also discriminated, and these people don't get, they have not the resources, they have not such resources, that is, people who are poor, they don't have the resources to meet their basic needs of food, clothing and shelter. They experience discrimination in offices, in hospitals, schools, etc., where they are treated badly because they are poor. Understand? So some people may experience both kinds of discrimination. They are poor and they are belong to group whose culture is not recognized by everyone. So here you get that tribal, some religious groups and often particular religions are discriminated against for one or more these reasons. So in the following section we will look at how a famous Indian was discriminated against. You know that in this chapter also read about Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, how he was discriminated against. And one thing is that a common stereotype about Muslims is that they are not interested in educating girls and therefore don't send girls to school. However, you know that studies have now shown that poverty amongst Muslims, because of poverty, girls don't attend a school. Understand? Wherever effort has been done by the government, they had sent their girls to school, but most probably only girls had completed primary education. Afterward, they are not interested to study further because of poverty. Understand? So in other states where such efforts, you know that efforts have been made by the government, where the buses, where the schools were provided, they got the education. In other states where such efforts have not been made, children from poorer families, whether Muslim, tribal or so called lower caste, that find it difficult to get education, to attend a school. So therefore poverty, not religion, is the cause for non-attendance of Muslim girls in school. So here you get that poverty is the main reason. Because of poverty, Muslims girls, they don't attend the school. In Kerala, the government has provided school bus for girls, so they got the education. Understand? So in this way, here we get that. Afterward, the next subtopic is on being discriminated against. Understand? Dear student, you know that people are engaged in different kinds of work like teaching, pottery, carpentry, weaving, fishing, farming, etc. to earn a livelihood. However, certain kinds of work are valued. In contrast, some works are not so important in the view of people. So we know that activities like cleaning, washing, cutting hair, picking garbage are seen as tasks that are of less value, and people who do this work are seen as dirty or impure. Understand? So this belief is an important aspect of our caste system. Understand? In the caste system, communities, groups of people were placed in sort of ladder where each caste was either above or below the other. Understand? Those who placed themselves at the top of this ladder called themselves upper caste and saw themselves as a superior. The groups who were placed at the bottom of the ladder were seen as unworthy and called untouchables. So here, who are in the top ladder, they feel that they are superior, and in the other hand, who are under the ladder, they feel that they are untouchables, they are not superior. Understand? So here, afterward we will read in the remaining portion in the next video. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you.